You go for girlfriends when you're young, though.
For sure.
You go for girlfriends.
All right, but
yeah,
Flam, I want to make sure that we mention that you've been making music for a long time. You've been making your own YouTube. Tell us about more what you do.
Yeah.
Well, when I was a kid, I saw my mom write down the whole Machiavelli album on paper. Now, this might sound kind of strange, but my grandfather and my mom, they're two favorite people. My grandfather's favorite two people is four people. Jim Brown, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, LeBron James. LeBron James is his favorite person ever. I don't know how, but he is. My mom's two favorite people is Tupac and Michael Jordan. You can't say shit wrong about Tupac or Michael Jordan. If you say anything wrong about Tupac and Michael Jordan, she was going to kick you out. And I'm not laughing. My dude said Kobe was better than Jordan, and she put him out. And he's the fucking head of the school board in Dayton, Ohio right now. Wow. So she didn't know he was going to be that then. But when you say some shit like that, oh yeah, you must never ain't going to be shit because you got to get this out of body. So watching her write down the Machiavelli album, ironically, she doesn't rap. She doesn't do music. She don't do none of this shit. So she writes down the music totally wrong. She writes it like an essay, like it's just straight down the page. So that's how I thought you were supposed to write raps. Just straight down the page. Like a big ass blob, like a letter. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I seen her do that. I started doing that with songs off the radio. And then I started trying to change words and try to make my own words and do rap. Just almost a whole rap and then a whole rap. And then it kind of just led to me just liking to puzzle words together like this. Now, I couldn't really rap at first, but I always got good grades. So I always knew, a lot of words. I got good vocabulary. I'm a writer, so I got a kind of a theatrical mind with putting things together. So I could rap, but I just didn't know how to rap. I had the words to rap, but I didn't know how to do it. So over time, I learned how to rap, and I thought I knew how to rap, but I wasn't. I love music so much that I wasn't really sure that I was good. So I had to get people to tell me if I was good, but I was so shy that I couldn't really take the criticism as a crowd. So I had to do it one person at a time. And my 9th grade year, the whole year I would write raps in my notebook while we would be in class, and people thought I had a diary or a journal or some shit. Because I don't really talk like that, and I'm always writing. So it's like, what the fuck, you got a journal or some shit, bro? Like, why you always writing in your little book? So even the way they would ask me, what are you doing, would be kind of like, I'm never telling you I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? So a couple people heard me. I let people hear me, and they would like it. And the last day of my freshman year, I never skipped class before. So the last day, I skipped class. I go to all 3 lunches. I'm like, fuck it. There ain't no more, they can't do nothing to me. Now it's the end of the year. You feel me? So I go to all 3 lunches. I already kind of got my courage up enough to skip class. So now I've been watching people rap at the lunch table all year long. So I don't want to rap at the lunch table where everybody rapping it, but I want to say I rapped at a lunch table. You feel me? So I kind of I always had a cool way of playing off me being scared, because I'm really scared for real. But what I did was I walked up to a table where I knew everybody sitting at the table. Then I just started rapping, thinking I'm only rapping for people I know. Mm-hmm. When I got done, I turned around. It was 60 people standing right there. So now I'm in this short couple seconds of time, I'm like, yo, even though you didn't know they were standing right there, they were standing right there. And it's the same thing whether you know they standing right there or you don't.
Yep.
I swear to God on my life, I just start glowing. Listen, y'all, I start fucking freestyling, And I know for a fact that I don't have the courage to make these words up in front of these people. Like, I don't even have the courage to rap something I got memorized. So when the words just start jumping out of my mouth, I'm almost like, why the fuck are you still rapping? Like, that was enough. Like, you don't just blow what you just got and give it back. Like, man, I'm saying shit and I'm like, what the fuck? That actually was tight. And I'm just like, damn. Like, that was the first time that I kind of like had an outer body experience where it kind of just took me somewhere. But I never saw me do that before. After I saw me do that, this the last day of the year, so we go home for the summer. But like I said, I got the scholarship to Ohio State when I was in the 6th grade, so at this time I still had it. And this summer, we go to Ohio State to stay for 2 weeks. All the cities that the program is in, the Ohio State Young Scholars, Canton, Mansfield, Youngstown, Lorain, Cleveland, Cincinnati. And I'm from Dayton. I ain't never been around none of these people. Cincinnati, Columbus, like bigger city people, never been around these people before. We go to this camp and I get most talented for rapping.
How'd you get that?
Just now I ain't scared of crowds no more. Now once I done did the lunch table shit, I was more so scared of them because they know me and they see me every day. I know with these motherfuckers, if they don't like me in 2 weeks, I ain't never gonna see them motherfucking anyway. So I'm trying to really more so practice for when I go back to when they really know me. You know what I mean? When I came back after that, it was like I came back from ABCD camp. I knew I had it. And after that, I'm at the lunch table every day. But then I start going to a studio in my dude's bedroom, recording music, coming to school with CDs for sale. And now I'm the only person that rap at the lunch table that you could take home with you.
Hustle, young man. Hustle.
What is happening? So was there a contest at the University of Ohio where you won for most talent, or you were just like killing the lunch tables around?
Once I knew that people liked what I was doing,
right,
it would just be like I knew who mattered. I knew, like, John plays football, like the quarterback, the wide receivers, the running backs, the badass kid that get, like, I know who mattered. So it's just I know who to go up to and be like, hey, bro, check this out, and rap to them, and they're gonna be like, hey, yo, you gotta hear this shit. Like, I just knew who to shoot. You know what I mean? Like, once I knew that I was good, I got a kick out of being told I was good.
It worked, man.
Yeah.
So
in the chat, Jonathan Brown says,
I just bother people, and I knew nobody else don't do this. So I'm gonna be the guy that they say do this because nobody else do this shit. Like, other people start doing it after me because it was a new thing. Like, you could, like, people probably did this and never thought people would fuck with them. But once they start fucking with me, people kind of came out their shell like, hey, I do that too. And you know what I'm saying? And it was cool. Like, I feel like I helped people express themselves. You feel me? Like, because I didn't know how to express myself once I couldn't go to the NBA no more. That was the only fucking thing I ever thought I was going to do.
That's true, man.
And I got fucking the day of 7th grade tryouts at Fairview. I'm in gym class. We playing open court basketball. The gym teacher say, go get dressed. I shoot one more shot and pull my groin.
No. That's over.
I didn't understand what the fuck happened to me. I'm just walking like, what the fuck is that? And we got tryouts today.
Man.
I'm like, man, somebody got to take me up. I got to do some Jordan shit. Fuck this. I'm about to do this shit hurt. I'm about to make the team hurt. Man, hell no. You ain't about to do shit. You can't even walk.
Poor groin.
I couldn't try out that year because I was hurt. Then I got cut 8th grade year, and it just was so embarrassing. I ain't never want to feel that shit on me. I said, before this happened again, I'll find another thing to do. And I found that shit too.
Yeah, you definitely did. Antoine, you was gonna go to the comments.
Yeah, I was just gonna read a few comments that stood out to me. I was gonna say, Jonathan Brown said lunch table's a Super Bowl of school rap.
Yeah, for real. For real. I'm talking about
if you're gonna shine at school, for rap.
I would be up at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, man, thinking of what am I gonna do tomorrow? Like, how am I gonna steal the whole entire day tomorrow? I'm serious, man. This was my life. Like, I don't got basketball practice. I didn't even want to get my license. I didn't want to do nothing else but this. Like, as like a Kobe Bryant, or like that mentality of obsessiveness, like I was really like that. I would write songs on top of songs. Like, I don't even have the instrumental. Like, Alicia Keys is singing and I'm writing a song over top of her song. I can't do that no more. That's stupid. But that's how thirsty and driven and hungry I was. Like, I just wanted to do. Once I found out I could do this shit, I couldn't stop doing it. So it just was. I don't know. I can't really explain it.
No, and that's dope, man, because you don't get too many people in the space that you can really talk to about what motivated you to get into music, continue to push, continue to change and grow, and like you said, add new skills. Like,
I was always trying to make up for something else. I couldn't play basketball, so I wanted to do this. Then I fucked up my scholarship, and my mom and my grandma was disappointed, so I tried to make it up with this, and they both passed away before anything really happened with this shit. So as lighthearted and exciting and fun as the story is, it's hard too, because my concept of time and a lot of people's urgency just don't match up with mine. Because no matter how fast I go, I'm still too late.
Interesting.
Wow.
Like, when you watch, I love sports. Like, you watch athletes when they have, pre-draft documentaries or specials. I remember Teddy Bridgewater said, I always told my mom I was going to buy her a pink Escalade. And he really did it. Like, I don't got that to look forward to. Like, I can't seal the cracks of, like, man, I always said I was going to buy you a house, or I was going to do that. Like, I can't do none of that shit no more. So it's like it's not necessarily what are you doing this for, but it's like, I got to finish this in a different way than financially.
Gotcha.
Like, I gotta make up for so many things I was good at that I couldn't be good at because I rather wanted to do this. Like, I really was supposed to not. I was supposed to be. I don't know. I don't want to say what I was supposed to be, because I was supposed to be what I am. But at the same time, like, I could have been anything else, but I just wanted to be this.
Yeah, I mean, once you any choice you make, right? If you decide to follow a passion or a goal, you are always sacrificing something else. It's just there's no way around it. If you try to do all the things, you won't make it. Like, there's no way you can make progress like that. So you do have to pick a path and kind of stick with it and hope it pans out. And it looks like it's panning out for you, Flam. So
well, it is, but it's because I'm doing so much more than I spent all my life doing. If that makes sense. If I knew what I knew now, then I would have made it. Because
what do you know now?
Now is I can do more than rap.
Got it.
It's more ways to be successful than your favorite hobby.
Yeah. How much of that do you think is just like, when we were coming up, man, like, rap was like, you almost have to like fight to like have that space for rap. Like, this is a legitimate art form. We can listen to it. Yeah, sometimes the lyrics is crazy, but it's just music, no different than rock. Do you think it was like just not having a real infrastructure of support that could kind of show different ways of expanding? Do you think that would have helped you at all? Or do you think this is the road that was going to happen no matter what?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was too good too soon. That was one of the main problems. Like, I tell people this all the time. The insecurities of every alter ego is based on the insecurities of the real person. And when I was a kid, bro, no matter how good I did in school, my mom always found something to complain at me about rather than tell me I did a good job. So I created a character that always tells me I do a good job. And you don't always do a good fucking job.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But me, myself, I became like a validation for an excuse in myself.
Got it.
Like, I always wanted somebody to be there for me unconditionally. So I was that person when I was supposed to be the correction instead of yeah, you fucked up, bro, but it's all right. You don't ever fuck up. It never really works like that. Like, evolution only comes from you having them conversations with yourself that you really don't want to have with yourself. Like, the 3, 4 in the morning talks like, hey, man, what the fuck is we going to do now? Because you got us in some bullshit.
I got a scene for an idea. We cut to a guy in his bedroom having a conversation with his conscience. Hey, yo, wake up, man. Yo.
What? I just fell asleep.
The fuck are you sleeping right now? You just lost your damn job.
I know, but I still need to sleep. I can look for another job tomorrow.
Close your eyes. See what I do. I'm going to kick you right in the top of your skull.
Why?
Because, man, I'm here to make sure you do good in your life, man.
I know I created you to push me and make me, strong and get out there in the world. But, I need some downtime as well. Just give me a couple of hours.
Downtime, man. You don't need no downtime. You fired. Your boss told you you ain't shit. And you went home, drunk some milk, and went to sleep. What am I even here for, man? I'm not going to go next door.
Hey, man, this is your alter ego here, man. You're doing great. You didn't need that job. You need that job. They didn't appreciate you there. It's a good thing you got fired. You better sleep that off. You earned the sleep.
Man, don't listen to that dude, man. Don't listen to him, man. Ask him.
I credited you. Like, I feel like you guys have equal footing. So,
we don't got equal footing, man. He over there, you know what he was doing before I started talking to you? He was over there asleep, drinking milk. Is that something that you want to be giving you advice, man? Huh?
I mean, I was doing it. I think that's a pretty good, pretty good evening. Sounds like a pretty good night to me.
Sounds good to me too. Why don't you go ahead and head downstairs and get yourself another tall glass of milk?
Okay, do you want one? I can bring back one as well.
Don't do that, bro. You know what your mouth and your teeth gonna smell like in the morning. You know how long it. Oh, my bad. I forgot. You ain't gotta brush your teeth because you ain't got a job tomorrow, man. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
I don't mean that for real. I mean, get your ass up and start looking for more jobs. That's what I really mean.
Can I ask you a question?
Listen, let me jump in because it's your Flamborghini conscience speaking. Fuck that milk. Don't go drink that milk. You're going to have the bubble guts in 30 minutes after you fall asleep. You want to wake up with an explosion going on 4th of July in your stomach at 4:45 in the morning? Leave the milk where it's at, bro. Get you some water and go your ass back to sleep.
Hey, man, it's been a while since you had a good digestive movement. Sometimes you need to clear out the system a little bit. So maybe some fireworks early.
Not with fireworks. C4 is, you don't need C4. You can just wait till things become a little more laxed and just move it on their own. You ain't got to blow the whole gauge up. Let him do it. We are your bowels and your conscience. We are having the negotiation of which kind of are you going to explode or are you just going to let it slide? We ain't no explosions.
I want to correct that statement.
Sleep, man. Sleep.
You are the bowels. We are the conscience. Because you are shit, and you deserve to drink that milk and go sit on that toilet for how weak you are right now, man.
If I'm the bowels, I'm telling you, don't even put me through that tonight. Let me lay right where I am. I've had enough of you and your milk charades for the week.
Hey, Bowles, it's okay, man. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. And scene.
More people need conversations like that,
bro. I am fucking crying. I need my girl to give me another drink. Hey, man, y'all are good at this.